Strange and unusual things. Get off of there. Okay.
How about new, you crazy Dutch bastard?
Yay for the Okie dokie, Yogi Bear, okie dokie, had no hair, okie dokie. Yank my doodle, keep it up. Yank my doodle dandy.
Stream Elements says, Scorpwana is now live. Streaming Star Trek Online. Star Trek Online. You're a nation, not I'm a nation. March 27th,
Oh, there we go.
2023.
Maybe I could actually hear you now.
Why can you not hear me now?
Because I had music playing super loud.
Oh, okay.
Because I started my stream and I got fancy music playing.
Oh, you're streaming right now.
Huh?
Huh? No, no, huh?
What?
Who?
What? Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah? Huh?
Yeah? Yeah? Mm-hmm.
Huh? What?
Slim Shady.
I'm confused.
Slim Shady. Do 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 na 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 na.
Streamlabs says, check out Just Call Makor over at https://www.
I figure I'll have my starting soon stream up for like, I don't know, 7-8 hours and then just end stream after that.
Stream ending soon. I had thought about making that stream ending soon thing. I completely overslept like a some bitch tonight, morning, whatever.
You should stop doing that.
Well, I woke up at like, was it 3 p.m. Central Time? But then I just dozed right back off for 3 extra hours.
And then your mom busted in your room and said, hey, there's some people you went to pre-K with at the local park who want to come say hi.
You want to come say hi? Remember them from when you were only 2? I went into the kitchen to get something to eat and then got bombarded with stuff. Yeah.
Why are you not working today? Are you fired? Why do you leave these computers on the floor when I put them in the garage?
Why? Why? No one said anything about me moving them back into the house. That's unusual. No.
Unusual, like today's episode of Quantum Leap.
Quantum Leap. And I can't remember. Did they show like who he leaped into last? I can't remember.
No, they did not. They didn't show that at all this time.
And I don't think that I've seen like the video or anything like of today or whatever, like a trailer or anything like that, promo. Da 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 da. Boom boom boom. God, I'm so tired of this damn thing. Like, get in the fucking. There we are. like I have an eyelash in my eye.
Man, this song might put my ass to sleep.
Is it the one that never ends?
It's like a freaking lullaby. It's called
Lullaby?
What's it called?
Rockabye.
Oh, it's literally called Mickey Saves the Day. Sleepy Baby Weasel Duke.
Sleepy.
I might actually put someone to sleep with this song.
Snog. Now, are you streaming this over Twitch, or is it just to you?
No, I'm streaming to Twitch right now.
That song in particular, is it not gonna get like any
Yeah,
kind of
it
flag
should.
or?
No, it's from a playlist called OC Remix, so it's like, I don't know if it's necessarily royalty-free music, but I mean, it's the playlist that like big events like Games Done Quick will use in between getting a video showcase and whatnot. And
well, there's only one way to find out, right?
it's a public domain big list, like 4,000 plus songs based off video game music.
Wow.
So it's all community made covers and stuff, not actual any.
That's pretty cool, man.
Yeah, actual music. Alright, I guess it's time to get this show on the road. No need to play a third song.
Get that show on the road.
I need to have a transition so it fades into the next scene instead of just...
Blink.
I'm sure there's a way to do it.
Oh, hell yeah, there's ways to do that shit, but I don't do them. I'm lazy. But I'm not a streamer. I just play a game. You can figure it out. I have faith in you.
Yeah, I don't think I could figure it out. There's no...
Of course, they
Since
probably
you're not
have
watching the
stream
stream
decks
at the
or something.
moment, I could unmute Discord for the time being. Since I don't have to worry about you hearing yourself.
That's right.
Oh, Mark. Hello, Mark.
Did you add more sounds
I
to
come.
your music or sounds alerts?
Oh, no, I forgot. Oh, it's not that I forgot, I just didn't. I, like, got off and made my food and went to lay down, and it was pouring down rain all day, and eventually I fell asleep at like 11 o'clock in the morning, because that's what I do.
There you go.
I want to go to bed, but not fall asleep till like 11 a.m., and then I woke up at like 6.
There you go.
And then I made me some, I don't know, it's like boxed Chinese food, like sweet and sour chicken and General Tso's chicken. I heated that up and threw it over some rice and ate it, and now the food's all gone.
And now it's gonna reappear later on. You're a nation.
Yeah.
No, you're a nation. Everybody's
I'm
a
gonna
nation.
go to the captain's private quarters on the toilet prize and make dinner reappear.
Use the replicator.
I think this replicator's malfunctioning. It's a little browner than I remember.
Right. Well, wasn't that like a thing, though, that replicators on the starships used whatever they could to recycle, so...
I don't know, I haven't read the TNG Starship manual like some people have.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And that's not a dig on people who actually read it, I'm just saying.
Yeah, well, you need to
Listen.
read it, damn it.
I'm just saying that it's something I haven't done.
Yeah, I could possibly get it out of a tote I have it in. I think it's in that... There's a blue one on the side over there to the... I think I remember seeing it in there.
I mean, it's cool that back then, you know, actual, like, somebody's flying around in a tank. That's cool.
Sheila.
I'm gonna message them.
Reported.
Cool tank.
All 3 silos are under Allied control. Excellent work.
Reported.
And they'll never respond.
That's right. Because they're probably speaking a whole different language.
Troops inbound.
But I sent them a direct message that said, cool tank. It literally is like a cartoon looking like tank, no joke. Like military tank just flying around. Just cool tank.
They must be from Russia.
Maybe. Huh? No, actually I don't think they can be from Russia. I think Japan may have blocked their access out after the whole war thing, yeah.
Well, they could get
I wonder how that is. I wonder if any places like secretly reopened in Russia, or if they're still fighting back by not letting people buy their cool stuff.
Yeah, just like shutting down the whole nation because certain few done something or whatever.
I mean, it sucks for the people that live there that are innocent, but it also makes sense, you know.
Yeah.
Maybe the people could actually revolt against their leaders. Be like, we want to play Final Fantasy XIV online, damn it!
Damn it!
This war needs to end now!
Well, they were something kind of not, well, like that and not like that, you know, whenever they first started the people going against the government thing about the war and stuff, but as it goes, it just does. As things happen. Got that.
Is that you summon your superior? Allow me to plead my case? I don't want to let you plead your case, boy! Now get off my steps!
Get off my lawn. Harrison Ford says to himself, get off my plane, jumps out. I didn't see a plane there when I was trying to land in the opposite direction on the runway. Sir, why did you... I'm Harrison Ford. Okay.
It's like this thing, I watched this video earlier. It was, somebody pretending to be Tom Cruise, and they're like recording a movie, and he's about to do the stunt, and the director's like, okay, cut, now replace Tom Cruise with, you know, the stuntman. He's like, no, I'm Tom Cruise. I'm in Scientology, and I do my own damn stunts. So if you don't want to get fired, I suggest you call action. And then the director's like, okay, action. He does a stunt and gets like really badly hurt. I remember what it was. He was like, replace the fake baseball bat with a real baseball bat with a rubber one. And he's like, no, I want to use a real baseball bat. I want this to look realistic. So the next scene, he's like about to attack a bear. And he's like, okay, or a gorilla. And he's like, okay, replace the real gorilla with the CGI gorilla. And again, he's like, no, I'm Tom Cruise. I do my own stunts. I'm in Scientology, and you will call action or else you're fired. And he's like, okay, you'll lose an arm, but action. And the next scene, it cuts. He's running away from the bad guy. No arm on his shoulder. He's missing an arm. And he's about to do the scene where he's like about to jump off the building onto the top of a car. And then the director's like, okay, cut. Okay, replace the car with a drop-on mat. And he's like, no, I'm Tom Cruise. I'm in Scientology, and I do my own goddamn stunts. So if you don't want to lose your job and get fired, you'll keep that car there. And he's like, okay, well, you're gonna die, but action. He does the stunt and dies.
Then the Scientology aliens or whatever he believes in resurrects him or some shit.
Probably, yeah. I don't know if Tom Cruise can age or die, to be honest.
True, yeah.
I mean, it's really scary how that guy really does his own stunts.
Yeah.
And it is insane to think, like, the degree of those stunts, like, how far they go. Like,
He's Tom
I want to
fucking
say
Cruise.
that, like, he's climbed, like, actual mountains without, like, proper harnesses because that's what the stunt called for.
Isn't there like
and-
an image of him on top of a building without a harness, and then you have Will Smith next to him in the super harness and everything and safety gear?
Yeah. I mean, this shit is crazy.
He'll jump on a couch. He'll climb a mountain. Damn it!
What was that one commercial? I can't remember if it was Chuck Norris. It might have been Chuck Norris, but it also might have been someone else. And Chuck Norris made fun of it. But it was the commercial with the dude standing, like, in between two semi-trucks as they're driving down the road. And the two semi-trucks slowly move away, and he's, like, doing a split. on the...
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Chuck Norris. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's Chuck fucking Norris. I could totally see that with Jean-Claude Van Damme. I don't know how easy it is for Chuck to do the splits these days, but you know,
I think they both did it.
they could have.
Now that I think about, because I want to say Chuck Norris did it as well as a joke, and he's like, and like the joke was, "Yeah, I'm Chuck Norris, bitch," or something like that. Like, like anything you could do, I could do better.
Yeah, the one-upper. Anything you can do, I can do better. I can do anything better than you.
No, you can't. Yes, I can. I'm Scientology, and I do my own goddamn stunts.
No, there's no stunts in this, sir.
Well, create some, damn it.
I want to parkour on those toilets now. Make sure there's sharp blades all around it, too, to make it more dangerous. Tom Cruise is Jackie Chan.
Jackie Chan was somebody else. Because he did his own stunts, but he would do stunts that didn't seem like, he didn't do like extremely dangerous stunts like Tom Cruise did,
Yeah.
but he would do stupid stunts that would end up being extremely dangerous if they go wrong, like
Yeah, like jumping off of
jumping in
something.
between.
Yeah.
Like jumping in between two like security bars at the casino, trying to fit through the little space to avoid like
Yeah.
getting hit. And
Like parkouring type stuff or whatever that would go wrong. And
yeah,
Then on the bloopers at the very end, be playing that music or whatever like that, and you see him going to an ambulance. He enjoyed it though. My gosh, though, could you just see like an X-ray of his body? Yeah.
I remember there was something. I might have told it to you, but I was watching like. It was like a Conan special they did, talking about the last episode of Conan that they did for TBS, and how Jack Black was supposed to do this huge, big musical number, and during practice he ended up like slipping and breaking his leg,
Ooh.
and he felt bad about it because he wanted to continue doing the number, and he ended up doing it anyways, but like in a less, I don't know, less
Stuck in a
faction.
wheelchair?
I miss Conan.
Yeah, he was awesome. He still does something, right? Like podcasts or something.
Yeah, he's supposed to do like an HBO Max show or two, but I don't know whatever. Like he did this one series on Conan where he would travel with Jordan Solansky and they would do stupid stuff.
Yeah. He make
Like
fun
one
of
time
Conan.
they went to Japan, and another time they went to Italy, and you know, it's just goofy stuff they would do because Jordan is Jordan and Conan is Conan, and
Yeah. The ultimate.
they were
straight
supposed
man.
to make a series based off those shenanigans, like for HBO Max, but I don't know.
Have you
The whole
Have you seen the one that he had like, what was it, like this past year, where he went to go see Jordan and said, I haven't seen you in a while, and Jordan's got like this big bunch of facial hair all over the place, and Conan
I've
says,
seen that. Yeah, he's like, dude, you really like fell off the wagon, haven't you?
he like tape some paper up to him that's got a face drawn without a beard or whatever.
He's
Hair
like, you
color.
really let yourself grow. And then Jordan goes through his like normal spiel of like whatever.
Yeah. His robotic spiel. That shit was hilarious.
I remember there's this one I watched where he was. They were talking about like the Star Wars museum or something, and Jordan Salansky shows up and starts going about like the inaccuracies of this one model.
Yeah.
Disappointed.
Yeah. They're going through the museum or Lucas Arts or some shit, yeah. And the guy's saying, well, this, and he says, well, actually, this is supposed to be. So Jordan, only you would know that.
I always liked that too. There was this one, it didn't involve Jordan, but it was like someone stole like Sonia's like coffee mug, and Conan's going around the entire office trying to find out who stole her coffee mug.
They seem pretty.
Come to
funny
find
shit.
out, Sonia had it the whole time. It was just like buried on her desk somewhere.
Wasn't it Jordan himself too that had like a clusterfuck of an office?
Yeah, there was an episode he'd call like HR to talk with him about his mess, and had somebody come in and help him clean his office. Like 2 weeks later, it was back to the way it was.
Yeah, that shit was funny. Or he'd come in like late, and Conan was like, Jordan, what is it that you actually do here? I said, well, I come to work early, and he says, well, actually, you were like 30 minutes late today. Like, oh well, I come in and do whatever, and he's like, well, no, they actually saw you out, and there was some sort of machine or like a coffee machine or something.
He's like, I like run the day-to-day operations and make sure that blah 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 blah. And he's like, yeah, but what does that mean?
Yeah.
Like, what do you do when you're doing your job?
Yeah. What do I pay you for? Just hilarious shit. Wasn't it like a secret cake club or something too they were in, and Conan was not invited, but the rest of his staff were in it?
I believe it. Yeah, I haven't seen that one, but
It's
I
like
can see that being something they do.
he asks Andy about it, and Andy denies or whatever like that, and then all of a sudden you see Andy with like chocolate on his shirt, and he's like, where'd that come from? Oh, nothing, I just spilled something. He says, well, that's chocolate cake. Said, how is there like a secret thing here and I'm not involved with it or whatever? He said, well, you weren't invited or whatever. It was so funny. Like Conan walks through the back offices or whatever of his place, and there's nobody around because they're all in one room. I like the video game thing that he does, where he.
Yeah, he used to do it. I don't know if he does it anymore.
He had it was a recent one or something that he came out with like a month and a half or maybe even last year. Can't remember what game it was for though.
I remember he did one for Death Stranding just so he could see himself in the game.
Damn.
Makes me wonder how he even got into that game to begin with. Like,
He's Conan fucking O'Brien. He can have
he's just that person that has all the connections.
Yeah. He's funny. He's insane. But
Funny
in a
and
good way.
insane, and the membrane.
But in a good way. He can make you laugh. And he can make himself laugh. That's...
And he can make billions of people all across the multiverse cry.
That's right.
From insanity.
From insanity. Remember when they had like the COVID lockdown thing and he'd done his show or parts of it from his home? He had like his kids holding the camera and all that kind of shit.
That's what I like about Conan. He doesn't let some huge... Like, he doesn't let events that would normally stop production of an entire show stop production of his entire show. Like,
yeah. Like the writer's
I
strike.
remember, yeah, when the writer's strike happened, he didn't just completely stop the show. He would just basically do the show by himself with minimal crew. When the COVID happened, he was one of the first people to take the show to his house, and then other people followed suit. I remember there was the big blackout New York City with the solar flare that like knocked out millions of homes in the northeastern part of the United States. He ran the show on backup generators and with no audience and just basically talked.
There you go. Yeah, he's awesome at that.
Why the hell is...
That's why him having a podcast or whatever that he has is pretty cool. You know, at least it's still some Conan O'Brien and maybe some little, you know, skits. I think that's what he was talking about having too.
I sit here and I think, like, who's the first person to create a podcast? And a lot of people might not realize this, but it's probably like, what's his name? I was just talking about him the other day. The old dude, asshole, does a radio show on XM Radio.
Howard Stern?
Yeah, Howard Stern. Like, he never called it a podcast, but that's it. Like, because it's like it's not really a radio show. They don't play music.
Right.
He just talks and interviews people.
Kind of like a talk show on the radio.
Exactly.
And he's like done that forever. Yeah, he's done that stuff forever. And then he finally included video with it, you know, which made it even better. Like when you tune into, what was it? What channel? Shit. Where you could watch like the video version of it. Damn it. Because I used to love that. Maybe VH1 or... It could have been on MTV.
Probably.
I don't know. But,
I know he used to be on radio and he was too hot for radio. The censors didn't like him.
Yeah.
So he went to
he didn't fit
satellite
their criteria.
radio.
He wanted to be his own person and not have to submit to the man. He was too offensive. He liked to stir the pot too. Since George Takei somewhat works for him, a little bit, he will bring up like William Shatner shit all the time just to stir up George Takei, and then he had like the other people, you know, that were still alive of Star Trek at the time. It was that James Doohan guy who played Scotty. And he stirred the pot with him, and then he finally got Shatner on there, and he just played back everything they said bad about him to Shatner. And he had this super surprised face on him, and he said, "I had no idea these people felt this way." And
that's what I love about fucking. I mean, it's a big dick move, but he would do that. He'd interview people, and then someone would talk shit about somebody else, and then he'd bring on that person on the show like 2 years later and be like, "Yeah, so what do you think about these comments?"
Yeah. Exactly. It was so funny. Like Shatner was there to like promote his album, book, or some shit like that, and Howard barely ever talked about that shit. You know, he'd do anything.
No, all he wanted to do was get women naked and tell embarrassing stories to men.
Howard Stern.
Kind of creepy, I'll be honest.
Right.
It's good old Teleji Adeleji, that asshole Tataru.
Whenever he had William Shatner about to come in or whatever, the producer guy that just tells Howard stuff, Howard goes, "Anything I should know about his book because I haven't read it yet." And the guy goes, "Well, he's been through this many divorces, this or whatever like that. This has happened, so you might want to keep on that." He says, "Okay." So whenever Shatner's out there, he goes, "Well, you know, I read your book, and I want to ask you about these divorces, you know." And like, he just said he didn't read it. That's when Shatner was like, "I didn't even know the man." Just Shatner has this way of being in public. He'll treat you like a human. But immediately, whenever there's no public around or cameras, he treats you like shit.
Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. I need to create some new macros like InstaRes and whatever else.
Stream Deck.
Yeah, someone should buy me one for my birthday.
Your birthday next year?
Yep. A long time coming.
Coming. Long way to go and a short time to get there. Eastbound, oh, watch on.
Maybe someone could buy me one for like Easter.
Esther. For April Fool's Day.
Yeah, somebody should someone should buy one for me for International March 28th Day.
International. Sounds like something Cartman would make up.
Probably. He probably already made it up.
That's right. What was it, like the Monday, Tuesday thing? I can't remember. Damn it. Somebody already got the Rex capture thing going on. Damn it to hell in a handbasket, I swear. Attack the Rex. No, not that. Damn it. You gotta hurry up and get them shits out of the way so you can attack the actual truck, you fucker. That's what we need is portable photon torpedo launchers.
Photon torpedo!
Photon torpedo, away!
I want that portal gun. If I still played Stowe, that was.
Yeah, well, that'd be I highly doubt they'll ever. I don't know how they'd implement that because they know how to copy code, not to create it. So
maybe one day they'll actually fix their lag issues. Probably not, but
well, everybody's hoping that they come out with Stowe 2, like ground up build, you know, like scratch, just kill what's there already. But then they're like, well, we don't want our stuff to be gone. Well, damn, it's a new game, of course. But I spent all this money. It's your problem.
why is everybody running faster than I am? I don't understand. Why does everyone make fun of me and the way I look?
Troops inbound.
I don't get it.
I don't get it, Misty. Man. Another Rex. Wow. I'm having such the biggest problem on Minecraft.
Oh yeah?
Yes, I'm digging a huge tunnel, for my train track to go south. And I've lit the tunnel, and mobs keep spawning in as if there's no light there. It's crazy. I even put one of those super torches things down that put hidden torches in, and they still just spawn in groups. It's crazy.
And mobs keep spawning?
They keep spawning.
What kind of block is it? I know there's a block in Minecraft. I don't know if it's in this one, but my mod of Minecraft that mobs will spawn on it regardless of light level.
Well, it's stone. So they're just in a stone hallway that I've created. Because I went through first and used the 5x5x5 hammer to continuously make it, so I knew they would spawn behind me. But then I went back and I ran and put lights up, and they still do it. So then I thought, alright, well, if I lay down a track, you know, they won't be able to get on there. They don't get on the center part of the track, but they'll still spawn on the edges. So I thought, let me put some steps there. I put some steps there, but there's still like some spots where they just spawn in. Like in groups. There'll be like 5 skeletons pop in at once, and then 4 zombies with them and these flying bat things. It's crazy. I've been dying like left and right trying to build this thing and having to run like 2,000 plus blocks to get back. It's so fast. But I'm dealing with it. Slow and steady.
When's the race?
Slow and steady wind is in the race. It's just... Slow and steady wins the race. But I am outside the border of, like, past the end, so I don't know if that means something in this version of Minecraft. I'm just looking for a damn ocean. Or an ocean biome that's not really there. I know they exist. Because, in single player, creative, spectator mode, I just, like, went crazy and just went through the walls, north and south and everywhere. And they are there. They're just really far out or sporadically placed. Maybe I can get a squid egg and turn a spawner into a squid spawner. That'd be nice.
You can do it.
Yes.
Man, I gotta go on there and figure that out because I have no problem spawning squid in Minecraft. I need to replicate that and be like, this is what you need to do.
Yeah.
All 3
I mean,
silos
you
are
know,
under Allied
certain
control.
squid do.
Excellent
Apparently,
work.
there's been 3 black ones that I've picked up the sacks from. But that's been over the course of however
Bomb
long
Fortress
we've
has
been
engaged
playing
transporters.
this
Troops
map.
inbound.
Or this version of whatever, I don't know. I don't know where they came from, but it's most. I got tons of that the blue squid things. I think they're taking over the spawning or something. You know, like what could be with the black one spawning in, but the blue one does it or some shit. Maybe it's Python randomizing. Who knows? We randomly have 2 squid. One is this blue glowing one. One is the black one. Well, the blue glowing one takes priority because it's number 1. Back to you, Don. Back to you, Dave. Damn it, again with... My God. Another Rex. I just want to capture a zone and move my next character. But no, everybody's got to be Rex killing or some shit. When you don't want them, they show up. When you do, you can't have one at all. I like to complain. So mostly like from, let's say, 5 a.m. to 8 a.m. Central. That's what I was doing in Minecraft. Dying and running back. Placing torches, dying, running back, killing. Getting blown up by a creeper. He blew my chicken off of my train too, damn it. Because you can make an animal be a conductor on there. They can automatically drive the train around and schedule it and all that. It's pretty cool. Yeah, he blew my driver off, so...
Do.
Yeah. And I keep falling off of it too. If you don't put a seat down, for some reason, like when you're driving the train at full throttle or whatever, it'll throw you off. And it'll run over you. Which is weird because you'll fall forward. It's just
fall forward.
Just like that whole Rick thing in The Walking Dead. The explosion in front of him threw him toward the explosion.
That's right.
Physics no
That's how it
makey
works.
sense. Physics no makey sense.
Backwards force throws you forward.
Yeah. That'd be like somebody in the forward running motion going backward. Kind of like lag in real life, I guess. In a day or two. One of the latest episodes of Adam Savage's Tested, he visited where they make the Halo armor for the Halo television series. It's pretty neat.
Oh, really?
Yeah. If it's one thing
Pretty neat.
everybody can agree on is the fact that the Halo armor and stuff in the game that is from the game looks amazing. But the writing and some of the visuals for the show, like the CGI and shit, looks like shit. So, yeah. But why don't you throw that away, you know? And someone posted in the bottom of it like, that's a cool helmet. It's too bad it doesn't have much screen time. Because the dude's always out of it. Cool armor, bro. In a day or two. And they actually, like, when Adam Savage put on the helmet, it's like a two-piece thing, or actually three-piece. It's got like a little skull cap you size to your head first or whatever, and then it magnetizes itself to the main helmet, and then the front piece where the jaw is magnetizes itself to the back of the helmet, and it's got like 3 internal cooling fans that are silent fans, all sorts of electronics and shit in there that's well packed away. It's pretty sweet. And I tip my hat.
Fortress has engaged transporters.
Imagine that. Okay, let's swap to a different map. We'll go to one with more players. Maybe that'll help. Sometimes
Maybe it will help. Maybe it won't do anything at all.
Maybe it'll be maybe. Here's my number, so call me butthole. Bitch, I just met you. Shit was crazy. I don't like this map either. 3 hours later. Yay! What's blah. Haha. Why. Bitch, I just met you. Shit was crazy. Enemy target on sensors. Flanking damage detected. Flanking damage. Butters.
Song is amazing. Someone complaining about lag in the game, and I'm like, yeah, I remember when I used to experience this thing called lag.
Leg.
Bow bow. Bow 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 bow. Bow bow. Come on, yes.
Boink. Get your motor running. Out on the highway. And whatever comes our way.
Congratulations, Admiral.
Congratulations, love. Shake, shake, shake. So there's only 2 episodes of Quantum Leap left. If tonight Ben doesn't, at the end of his current leap into like someone of his present, or some shit like that. Because that's what I'm expecting to happen. Either maybe tonight or next Monday. Just makes sense to me. Or jump ahead, maybe leap over. That'd be kind of cool. I don't know how they'd, figure that out. What am I here to do? Ziggy doesn't know because it hasn't happened yet. Ziggy's predicting that if you go through that door, you'll never come back, Ben. Change character.
You bastard! You bastards!
Like Marty McFly yelling bastards to the, whoever they were. Bastards!
Yep.
Back to the future.
The, not the Romanians, the,
yeah.
Spock.
Albanian?
No. It
Iranian.
what was the group of people who killed Dr. Brown, Back to the Future? The Libyans.
Libyans, lesbians. Gotcha.
Yes.
Lesbians. Because he stole plutonium from them.
You might be able to walk into every convenience store in 1985 and get the plutonium you want, but here it's a little bit more rare. You bastard!
Y'all have some uranium too. Did you happen to have some high explosives? Yeah. Add that to my cart.
Join the leveling queue now. 10-minute wait. 10-minute wait. I currently have 572. That's enough for a brand new piece of cool armor. Time to go to Mordana.
Armor hammer. Armor and hammer. Huh. Oh, I do have red alert.
Armor, hammer, armor. Arm and hammer.
Ham and armor?
General Hammond armor.
Of Texas. Texas brand General Hammond. Ham and eggs. Hammond eggs.
Ham and eggs of Texas.
Ham and eggs of Texas.
You know they're going to be big because they're from Texas and everything in Texas is bigger.
Bigger.
Including my
vagina.
It's right. My vagina is huge.
Huge. It's a huge crater. The Grand Canyon has nothing on it.
I need to find out what is Easter.
It's a Sunday.
What is Easter in
What fate Amaraka?
anything cool I can get? Question mark. The syndicate has spoken, and I see no point in moving on that matter being reconsidered. The monetarist position is clear. They will not give us money unless we agree to build them an army.
Agree to
And
build
we're
them a
not going to
wall.
do it.
Build them a wall.
My fingernail glue seems to work for the most part.
Cool.
I got one more area I need to patch up. And that'll probably last a good couple weeks before the glue no longer does. Hopefully by then I'll have stronger glue.
Yeah. Because that being fingernail glue is probably like not permanent, because then I guess that's bad for your fingers or something. All I know is super glue seems to stick to fingers very well, but not other stuff.
Yeah.
I still remember, like, you know, when I was younger, whenever you use super glue on like a piece of plastic, you stuck that shit, it went boom. And now it's like, hold on, let me find something to hold this together while it dries and cures.
That's probably because back then super glue was made out of some kind of super harmful material that caused cancer in like 3.4 seconds.
Right.
Some shit.
Yeah.
It's super effective at what it does, but everyone always mishandles it. That's the problem. And
I can remember
when you mishandle something, it becomes toxic.
Whenever I was like putting model cars together and stuff, the tester's glue, which was the model glue, if it accidentally got on top of some styrofoam, it would eat the hell out of that shit. Or super glue would eat the hell out of it. Now it no. Yeah. You know,
that's probably why it works so well, is because whatever chemical they use in the glue probably broke down the materials that it stuck to and fused them together. That's why it worked so well.
Yeah, it makes sense. I mean, it etches it, I suppose, for a chemical bond that's dangerous. It makes sense. It's kind of like how acetone, if you want to like get rid of styrofoam, you just pour like a cup of that and just put the styrofoam in there, it just eats it to nothing.
Speak with Alpha Node. Well, I need to go get my sweet armor. Can I go quest somewhere near Mardana so I can do that?
Some cool type of glue was that it was as seen on TV, but now it's probably like everywhere. It's this liquid, you know, you put on something, you use a little UV light that comes with it, you know, and harden it or cure it immediately. That was pretty cool. Ugh, fuck.
And look, Mighty Putty can pull 7,000 U.S. military tanks.
It's Mighty Putty. It's not just any putty, it's Mighty Putty.
Need to fix a vase? Fuck professionals, just use Mighty Putty.
You ever like look on the commercial though, you see how much Mighty Putty they put on this shit. It's like a brick.
You could even use Mighty Putty to break into somebody's house. Bind it together, throw it through someone's window.
Bind it together, put this fuse in it.
Tape it to the side of this person's house, light the fuse,
it's like,
step away, wait around 5 to 10 seconds, and boom!
Due to a recall, Mighty Putty has been taken off the shelves because it's one step away from C4. Place a charge
kaboom!
And boom. Kaboom! Just place a charge and kaboom! You're in wherever you need to be. Got a door that won't open? Use Mighty Putty.
In order today, we cannot guarantee your money back. Guaranteed.
Guaranteed. One thing, and that's one thing for sure. Have a nosy neighbor? Mighty Putty can solve that problem too.
Kablam!
Kablam. Kabloosh. Kawoosh! And the Stargate eats your house for free.
This is State Farm Insurance. How can I help you? Yes, Event Horizon and the local Stargate opened in front of my house, and, no, I don't have a house.
I don't have a house. Yeah, we had the Stargate pointing the wrong way, and, it ate half of our roof and an upstairs, room, too, so, you have any coverage
sir.
for that?
Okay, sir. Just gotta ask a couple questions. Stargate you bought, purchased for your property, where did you buy that from? What retailer? think he called himself Raw. Yeah, sir. Unfortunately, our coverage doesn't cover acts of God, so we can't assist you with your claim today. We apologize.
Acts of God. And what address are you calling from? We'll send a troop of Jaffa there to assist.
But I was told Ra was a false god. Yeah, unfortunately, people worship Ra as an actual god, so he's not covered under our plan.
To not
We
go against anyone's
apologize.
beliefs or anything. Yeah, there's a gold symbiote in my swimming pool out back. And I don't know if it's friendly or not. Could you send someone over here to get it out of there, please? Well, let it join with you, and we'll see what its intentions are.
Quest complete.
Dun, 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 dun. Bum, ba-da-dum, dun, dun, dun. Yeah, I got Nerdy out here. Yeah, she's wanting to experiment with my mind. Can you help me? Or what's her name?
More
The goddess of love or whatever that sits in the pool and creates the gold. The red hair. Damn it.
I know. Is it Isis?
I don't think so. I don't know. Because I think
Stargate.
Isis was the curly. She got into the curly-haired friend of Daniel or something like that, right?
Hathor.
Hathor. There we go. That was always a cool episode. She made gold or Jaffa. That was weird though. The device that creates the pouch system. They never really explored that anymore, did they, after that episode?
Not really.
Did they even, like, somehow, since, what was it they said, since no symbiote got into O'Neill's pouch, or whatever, that it kind of, like, just sealed itself back up and healed or some shit? And someone could say, well, just take the one out of Teal'c and see what happens there. Nope. So I guess Teal'c's always got an extra prison wallet then. Like without a symbiote, it's like, Teal'c, you got any change for 100? Let me get my wallet out of Neil. Just digs into his stomach. Like those people that purposely do the surgery to separate like a skin flap or whatever from their abdomen so they can like put drugs or some shit in there.
Is that what Tim Allen did?
It may have been, I don't know. Wasn't there like was it a TV show or something? Or that the Rookie show, they had something like that?
Tim the Drug Man Mueller!
Tim, you're under arrest. Al, I got this job we need to do, right? I don't think so, Tim. Wilson, the getaway driver. He drives so close to the steering wheel. Can't see his face. We now return to home theft improvement. And he runs up the stairs. Bam. Bam, balam. Bam, balam. Damn it.
I want Deacon back! I want my Deacon back! Deacon back! Deacon back!
Man, normal Minecraft needs to include these train things. They have a display board and everything. I named my little train station Shining Time Station.
Shining Time Station.
What dreams can't come true. Being in fire. With a little man called Mr. Conductor. He crawls into everyone's ass. He crawls into their penal hole. Then sneezes. Oh my god. That was funny. Only to be stepped on. Tomorrow I'll go to work, then I'm off for 3 days, then work for 2 days, then I'm off for 5 days. So far.
Oh, really?
Orally.
That's what you think, huh?
Then the boar came. Mom popped her head in my door like a few hours ago and said, "Hey," said my like stepdad whenever he was up at the store the other day when I was working. Some girl was checking him out on the register, and he may have left a 12-pack of Coca-Cola up there in cans, and he wanted to know what we can do about that. I'm like, does he have his receipt? She says probably not because he never keeps them. I'm like, well, I can't do nothing about that, you know.
I don't know. Stop flirting with the employees. You know?
But I was like, you know, if someone has a receipt, we can look at the timestamp on there and then go look on the cameras to see like if something was left behind or whatever. Because we're not gonna sit back there and like scroll through like days of footage, you know. Even though the camera system is off by about 4 minutes, yeah, because since it's not connected to the internet, it doesn't like update the time server or whatever.
Right.
Because it's based off of, I don't know if it's Windows or something like that, but it's a DVR system, but it's got some sort of software in there. I think it's Windows. I've never really looked at it, but yeah. But that's whenever they always threaten us, though, saying, "Well, you know, we can turn on those cameras from corporate office and watch y'all at any time we want to." I said, "No, you can't." "Oh yeah, they can do that." "No, they can't." I said, "For one, the little network icon down here has a red circle and a red line through that circle on top of the network, which means it's not connected. Second, the time is off by 4 minutes." They're like, "What's that have to do with it?" I said, "It's not communicating with the time server to sync itself correctly." That means no connection.
Congratulations on it first.
Like, well, how do you know? Like, because no connection.
A lot of people don't realize. See, a lot of people just assume that everyone is idiots and people just don't know how computers work still.
Yeah.
But that's just not the dang case, you know?
Yeah. Managers usually they'll like threaten their employees by saying, "Well, you know, these cameras have audio. We can hear everything you say." No, they don't. They barely do work as it is. They like take a frame every other second or so of video footage. Some of the stores.
But a lot of people don't
do.
realize if your time isn't set correctly, it won't even allow a connection to a server if it's not set correctly, because SSL depends on proper network to verify the security certificate.
Hmm.
It's like if you set your Windows clock to like 2 years behind, not even the Windows clock, the system clock itself to 2 years ago, and try to connect to the internet will just stop working because SSL won't work.
Yeah. I remember I used to have to always manually go into the BIOS and set the time as close as possible, like way before, before they had the like auto timers or whatever. Because there was always something. Every time I installed Windows, it was like, "Are you over here in California?" "No." "Damn. Where are you at then?" "I'm right here," and I'd have to click the like location, type in the time based off of what the time was, and it eventually, yeah. But I don't know, the DVR, it's hooked up to an uninterruptible power supply, so when the power goes out, it's still powered, even though the monitor's off. The system has power, so that's how it stays when the power goes out. But it's like the only thing that's hooked up to it. Not even like the routers and the modem and bullshit or whatever. It's connected to that. They got to make sure that shit's being recorded, though. That's it. I don't want anybody stealing anything when the power's out.
God forbid somebody steals something while the power's out.
Yeah. They got to watch them employees. It's the first thing they say, like whenever you're watching those CBLs and stuff. It says like 70% of theft at Dollar General is employee related, so we have to watch you with our cameras. Well, if you're not going to give you the confidence in someone to say, "Hey, we trust you anyway," then that kind of promotes people going, "Okay, well, if they don't trust me now, then I guess I could do what the fuck I want. It doesn't matter. They see me guilty no matter what I am,
They see me guilty no matter what I am.
They see me guilty. They think I'm stealing." Whereas, like, there's been like a $20 bill in a little envelope, a clear envelope that says "Do not discard" because it's our pickup envelopes. It's just sitting up at the register area in between both registers behind the counter. Not one person has even touched it, nor have we remembered anything about it. There's like dollar bills. When people say keep the change, we'll have like a little change cup behind there. We'll put it in there, and then we'll save it up for the end of the week and put it in the literacy fund or some shit like that. And not one person bothers it. Like if one of us doesn't have enough money to get something, nobody even digs through it. They just go like, asking someone else, "Hey, you got like whatever?" Because we forget about that shit. We don't even think about it. But yeah, we are the thieves.
It's true.
Yeah. It's like the look that people gave me whenever I took home that angel food cake that time from Family Dollar. People's opinions changed to me, looking like I was a thief. No, it was out of date, damaged off, thrown in the trash. The only thing was, I didn't wait for it to go outside to get it. I was like, well, if it's thrown away, it's garbage, so why not? I learned a lesson. Didn't know about that policy. They put it down like I did, so I couldn't get in unemployment. So that's when I wished the company would go bankrupt and die. And it did. But then it got bought. It barely exists to this day. Oh, Timmy, you're down. It's like
Come on.
the previous employee was previous assistant, or the first assistant I ever had is one of the ones that came to say hello or whatever. Her son, in the town that they live in, was just a Dollar General and like a grocery store, mostly, you know. And then all of a sudden, one of those Family Dollar, Dollar Tree combo stores or whatever comes to town, and her son works there instead of at Dollar General. Because she no longer works there. She hadn't worked there in like 2 or 3 years, she said, or whatever. And I said, well, how does he like Family Dollar? She goes, oh, he loves it. Says a lot less stressful than Dollar General, isn't it? She goes, he says, yeah, because he worked at Dollar General at one time, too. I said, yep. That's what I remember. They may have went bankrupt, but damn it, did they care. Is it Dollar General? No, Family Dollar, it's a family thing. That's the slogan that they would always say. Dollar General, the dollar comes first. I gotta do something about some shoes. The back heel padding of it has come out, so it's like plastic rubbing against my foot all the damn time. Say, Kia. Pink Ranger, go. Go. Pink Ranger, go. She doesn't want to wear the pink spandex in her 50s.
Uh-huh.
Yes. Not about the money.
Yeah, I'm sure that's totally the reason why.
Yeah. Funny how the other ones don't have a problem wearing the spandex. Even though they probably aren't even wearing it anyway. It's like, it's morphin' time. Bring in the other person that's wearing the suit. Don't worry, we'll just have an upward shirt look of you with your helmet off to make it appear you have the suit on. Looks like it's gonna be led by Zach anyway. Zach is back in black, yo. What if he's still got the moves? Because, you know, he was like the dancer guy. He always had the moves when he was fighting.
Excuse me.
Excuse you for laughing. If I weren't about to shit my pants, I'd be fucking fascinated. Come on, pop up.
Still all for Summoner.
Till all are one. I have little drifting off moments where I'm sitting here and my eyes just shut like I could sleep.
Well, don't do that now. It's too early to be going to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, too early.
Too early in the morning and evening. I don't know. Maybe that's what's wrong. Go by the wrong time zone. Yeah, I need to figure out what time zone I live in. Like, for real living. Not where I'm physically living in, but mentally. Like,
alright,
if I
leveling
wake up
gun.
at 6 o'clock in the evening, and that's usually like 7 o'clock or 6 o'clock for somebody else. So I need to add 12 hours and figure out where the hell that is in the world. That's like Australia or some shit.
And then like 2 weeks later, you're living in another time zone.
That's right.
And then another one.
That means
and
I have to
one.
move there. If I want to get back in sync with this one, I need to move to wherever I'm at now.
And then move to the new one in a couple of weeks when.
That's right. That way I get synced up and ready for action. I don't know, it's something about the sun being up and me wanting to sleep during it. I don't know. I don't get any sun. I get maybe like 5 minutes of it a day. Which, vitamin D got to be down, so that lowers... yep, so that's probably a lot to do with depression. But damn it, it makes me sneeze. I can't help it.
Under pressure.
Under pressure, pushing down on me, pushing down on you. What more can I for? Bum baby, bum bum baby, da.
Congratulations, General.
What the world's about? Yeah. This is ourselves under pressure. Under pressure.
Roll waiting list number 7. Wait time less than 5 minutes. We shall see about that one.
She shall we? You shall see shells down by the seashore. Bum bum baby. Bum bum baby. Begin assignment. Begin assignment. Begin assignment. Begin assignment.
Yeah, that was actually fucking pretty quick.
Not just pretty quick.
That was definitely less than 5 minutes.
Less than. Gundam Wolf. Yeah, it looks just like a Gundam Wolf.
Ah, fucking Praetorium.
Banana and pajamas are coming. Just down the stairs. Defeat the Voth, defeat the Voth. Everybody defeating the Voth. Defeating the Voth. Bip bip. Stooty bad, babbity badoobity boop boop. Jabba jabba jeep jeep.
Bow bow bow. Bow bow bow. Bow 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 bow. Bow 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 bow.
Dun 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 dun
Bow
dun.
bow bow. Bow bow.
Dun 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 dun. What's wrong, Hoshi? Who's Hoshi? What's wrong? Pink. Pink. Shit.
Enemy targets on sensors.
Butternut.
Oh, we're gonna pull.
Pool. Oh, great giant.
Bow 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 bow. Bow 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 bow. Oh, we're gonna pull this group too, eh?
Knees, weak, arms heavy, vomit, sweater already, mom's spaghetti. On the surface for bomb, ready to drop bombs. What the hell was that show called with the girl and the two fathers? Damn it. I just thought about one of the actor dudes in there when I was saying that particular thing. That's how he talked all the time. All the time. All. My Two Dads, I think that's what it was called.
My Two Dads.
Yeah. It's about this girl that was born and the mother didn't know which of the two men she had ever slept with was actually the father. So the custody battle ended up being like a draw between both of them to where they had shared custody and decided to live in the same household. Or well, either it was like ordered by a judge that she had both of them in her life all the time. And one dude like lived way across like the other side of New York, and the other dude lived like closer to whatever. And she said, "I'm gonna live at this place" or whatever like that. And he was like, "Okay." And so the other dude just moves in. It was something like that, but yeah.
Boom. Bum 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 ba bum 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 ba da bum 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 bum. In West LA, I was born, and then I was murdered on the streets, and now I'm dead.
West Philadelphia, West LA, America. Hatched and lowered. Not raised, but lowered.
West Philadelphia, born and raised. I'm dead. Chilling and relaxing and relaxing and relaxing and exlaxing and
drinking X-Lax and shitting on the toilet. Shooting some b-ball outside of my house.
And then there was one individual. He was up to no good. I think he called himself Stifler.
I started one little fight. My mom got scared.
So I fucked his mom.
In a town called Barry.
In the pool room of his lake house in whatever town that was.
Whatever town. He whistled for a cab, and when it came near, the license plate said fresh and had dice in the mirror. If anything, I could say that this cat was weird, but I thought, nah, forget it. Your home's to Bel Air. I pulled up to the house about 7 or 8, and they hailed to the cab. Your home, smell you later. Look to my kingdom, I was finally there to sit on my throne on the Prince of Bel Air. Didn't that spin off another show too?
Probably not.
I don't know. I remember some sort of a classroom show or something that had it was like Will Smith's friend in the show or whatever, like was one of the main cast of that or something. I can't remember what the hell that was called. I can't remember what the hell that was called.
Oh my gosh, this dude summoned a fucking boss and we had to fight it. Oh my gosh.
Boss in Boston?
Oh my gosh, we're all gonna die. There's no way we could defeat this boss. Shit. Oh my gosh. Guy spend whatever your fucking last name is. Oh my gosh.
Okay, Mosh.
Oh my gosh. Here we go. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, bow, bow. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow.
Ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 ba-da-da-dum, bum, 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 ba-da-da-da-da. Da-na-na-na.
Ba-ba-da-bop. Ba-ba-da-bop.
Bee-bop-bop-bop.
Ba-ba-da-bop. Bow. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, ba, ba.
Dingleberry Blues.
Ba, ba. Ba, 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 ba.
What's the one gift you can give a dung beetle?
The bag of trash. I don't know.
You can take a shit right in front of him. He'll love it. Here you go, fella. Why, thank you, mister. Gee, she's really gonna love this. She's gonna look at that and say, that's some real good shit. Yeah, that's definitely a new animation they've added for that thing. Malcolm in the middle. Activating emergency transporter. I see they've still not fixed the whole beaming in thing. Call for reinforcements while they're Voth there. The Voth will kill the person while they beam in. And then the shuttle lands to let the person out. Instead of the shuttle landing, then the people coming out. It's so backwards. Don't worry, I'll secure the area and die.
Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow.
Kittimer Vortex,
Bow,
destroy
bow,
Terran ships,
bow.
defeat
Bow,
Terran Grey,
bow.
destroy Tholian ships. Okay, I can do that. In a day, talking away. I have no idea what I was gonna say, but it was nothing fun. Beat da 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 fa da 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 beat off da fa beat off beat off. Beating away, trying to make the most that I can have here, 'cause I want a child. They told me to watch a porno to activate slimy ways. Knuckle children all the way out. Take a dump.
Bow, bow, bow,
Jizz
bow.
on me.
Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow.
I need
Bow,
to
bow, bow, bow.
come in an hour or two.
Hello, motherfucker.
Hello, motherfucker. How are you?
Hello, motherfucker.
Do 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 do.
Kukietha Great Tone says, such interesting names for your ships.
Interesting names for my ships. How do you know? Hello, Cookie the Great One. How are you this evening?
What's so interesting about the name of your ships?
I have no idea. Toilet prize. It's a toilet.
I mean, the Toilet Prize has the captain's special quarters in it, you know?
That's right.
Where he handles all his business.
All that business is on the bridge. Which, if I zoomed in close on the actual Toilet Prize, you'd see that the captain is sitting on a toilet instead of the captain's chair. And he's taking a shit. Terran ships battle zone. Terran ground. Thulling ships. Okay, so we need to I think Defura system is easier. Yeah.
I'm about to make a reference in chat that nobody is going to get because they're probably all under the age of 20. But we're about to fight Nero. And I said, Nero's so cool, he used to burn all my CDs back in the day. I wonder if that software still exists.
It does on one of my computers. Because I have it still installed on my Halo machine as the main DVD burner.
The Nero burning ROM software offers everything from MP3 and MP3 Pro to AAC FLAC and APE. Okay, that doesn't tell me shit.
Yeah, it just offers this, but is it still around? It offers this, but yeah, but is it still around?
Can I still make PlayStation 1 and Dreamcast copies? That's what I used to use that shit for.
NRG file instead of ISO.
It was free, and then it stopped being free, and
yeah, the version I have is free version. It came with a DVD player or burner.
Company decided they wanted to start charging for the software because
it was so great.
Everyone was using it for one thing and one thing only: to make illegal copies of their PlayStation 1 backup.
Didn't it like override the protection?
PPF Great Dome says, the Lagland.
Yeah, something like that. Well, the thing is it's not that it overwrote the protection, because the protection itself was like burnt into the wobble of the disc itself. Like, the disc was the protection.
Yeah, that's why it was like black or something.
It made a copy of the disc, the contents of the disc, but in order to play the games, you had to either do the swap, the live swap, where you rip the disc out as it was transitioning from the PlayStation logo to whatever, which could damage your disc, or you'd have a device that would just be like, yep, this is legit. This game's legit.
Yeah, the extra hardware you either have to solder in place or some shit like that.
The station is drawing power from an auxiliary satellite. Shut it down to drop.
Or you could be like the Sega Dreamcast 1.0, where they forgot to enable the anti-piracy protection, so you could just burn a disc and it would work.
Well, there weren't very many anyway for that. What did it? Didn't it last like just maybe half a year or whatever that game platform?
Dreamcast, yeah, it did not last very long at all.
Wasn't like the tagline for it is "It's thinking" or something? It showed like the inside of basketball players and stuff in there.
I don't know.
I don't really remember either.
I was a PlayStation boy back in the day.
You weren't a SNES game person? You did not like SNES? A SNES?
I had a whatever it was called.
SNES?
Someone was they finally finished watching it. They're like, oh my god, call me Core, and then someone else responded, I'm pretty sure he's the Red Power Ranger.
Red Power Ranger. Red.
I love it when chat plays into my trolling.
Trolling. Yeah. Well, I was, you know, Nintendo 64 and still did have a PlayStation. I love the free Pizza Hut PlayStation demo disc that they had that time. That was fun. Actually, I could probably get like an adapter for the PlayStation 1 controller for my PC, because that's a pretty damn good controller.
I disagree, but okay.
It has, well, it's the analog version of it.
In my opinion, I don't know, from like top to bottom, Xbox Series, not Series, whatever, Xbox One controller was probably the most comfy to hold to me.
Yeah.
PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5 is pretty good. The Nintendo Switch Pro controller is pretty comfy.
Terran Ground. Well, for me, I don't have an Xbox One controller that works anymore, so, and I don't want to buy another one.
I would.
Midnight. Which one is it? Damn it. Discovery. That one right there. Parapacium. I don't know. Mine just... I plug it in. It works with the game for like maybe 5 minutes. Then it just goes apeshit crazy and randomly does stuff. Even my start menu, like, it'll highlight in a white box that just keeps scrolling up. Like from down to up, down to up, down to up. And I'm like, what the hell? Unplug the controller and everything's fine. I guess it dropped one too many times and just got confused. I was hoping maybe... I don't have one of the Elite controllers, so I guess I can't check firmware or some shit on it.
You could get it's called an 8-Bito Pro controller. It kind of resembles the old SNES controller, but it's built like a PlayStation controller. They're pretty cool. They're like universal.
Well, I do have an SNES adapter, so I can always plug a SNES controller in.
And then you should stream some A Link to the Past randomizer.
A Link to the Past.
It'll only take you 40 years to beat your first rando.
To actually beat the game itself.
Sounds like our guests got a warm welcome.
I've never actually played that game. I've watched it played and helped navigate through with using a guide or whatever to a friend, but I've never played it.
A Link to the Past is probably my most played Zelda game just because of the randomizer. I'm not a huge... A lot of people are like, oh my god, Ocarina of Time, it's the best ever. Yeah, I don't agree.
Kill them now!
I think Ocarina of Time is overrated.
It's missing things that make it more Zelda.
I liked Majora's Mask better, even though I understand why people don't like that game, because they don't like the 3-day time restraint you have with the game and having to restart every 3 days if you don't
because you're like on a
complete
timer.
it. But I liked the story. I liked how dark it was and how it was about like dying.
That
and
shit was freaky, man. That shit was freaky. Mask guy is weird, man. He scared me in the other one. Hey, okay, no,
Eat this!
the thing that I wish that they had in the first one was the theme that they play, you know, like in Majora's Mask, which is the one that's in all those Zelda games, you know, dun, 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 dun. That just makes it feel more Zelda to me, and it wasn't in Ocarina.
let's kick Gaius's butt. I got some profits that need to be made after we save the world.
Maybe they just need to do a visual upgrade of that one. Yeah, we'll reboot that game. For the Switch.
What should I fight for today? Usually I fight for ice cream. Who should I fight for today?
Hamburgers.
Ooh, pizza. Ooh, a hamburger's okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, I will fight for hamburgers.
Hamburger, rubble, rubble.
I love when he asks the question, it pans to the whoever character you're playing, and it just makes this facial expression, and that's why I always imagine, like, me responding. I fight for hamburgers!
I fight for hamburgers. Women's labor laws. Truth, justice, and more pizza.
Can anyone guess? Can anyone guess what NPC I am responding to? Question mark.
Target shields have failed. Good times, bad times, I'll be there if you don't want me to be. That's why I'm not here. Fire.
Even the great Louis Swah to grovel at their feet.
Bitty bitty bitty. Where's the green coming from? Let's see.
You are Borg.
You are Brog. B-O-R-G. G-R-O-B. Grob.
M-O-O-N. That spells Borg.
Spells Borg, does it? M-O-O-N. Fire.
Creepy mendacity.
My Constipation class ship is no match for the Tholian web spinner. Weaver guy. But then
It's time to fight
the captain.
for hamburgers.
Hamburger. For beef. For beef. And all the cows that have sacrificed themselves to feed the hungry. For all those overweight children of the world. And Peter Griffin. Boom, 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 boom. Tell me something good.
We're gonna play with ourselves. We're gonna fight. What are we doing? Tank? Thank you.
Both?
That's what I was about to say, man. He was just standing there, like, jerking off. I'm like, what are we doing?
What you doing there, you bastard? I don't know. I don't know. Collapses into a coma. permanent sleep disorder. Ra ra ooh la la, Roma ra ga ga ooh la la. Ra ra ooh la la, Roma ra Boink.
Ooh ee ooh ah, wing wang. Don't grab your ding dang.
I called the witch doctor. He told me what to do. He said, ooh ee, ooh ting tang, walla walla bing bang. Ooh ee, ooh ting tang, walla walla bing bang. Them folks back in was weird. Jeepers Creepers, Monster Mash. There was a guy that just sang like this all the time. We did the mash, we did the monster mash, the monster mash. It was a graveyard smash. Into the monster mash.
Don't overlap.
No, it's called Dunlap. It's when your stomach done lapped over your ass. Endeavor's is flashing. Nice. And ground damage control. We'll do that one. Alright. Complete the Kittimer Vortex. I think that one's Omega Vortex. Space. The final frontier. These are the voyages of the starship Arapi Prize. Its mission? To explore strange new worlds. The biggest stick wins. I'll have Gary do that one. Gary! Gary the Klingon. He's Gary the Klingon. Check on the fleet. Now that Embassy is going to go through in 4 days, 8 hours, 23 minutes, 10 seconds. That'll be cool because then that means the fleet level will increase, and the only thing left is the starbase to get 100%.
Da 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 da.
Bananas and pajamas are coming. Not even down the stairs, they're just coming. So you better watch out. You better not cry. You better not watch out. I'm telling you why.
350 plus 100 is 450 plus 150 is 600 tomes.
Tome to tome, tome, tome. Taking a dump. Shitting on
Man, this group was kind of boring.
Tell them that. Tell them they boring.
Yeah, man, they're boring, man. They're boring. They ain't responding to my stupid jokes like I was hoping.
Are they just
Made
there for the game?
Made me cry. Was taking everything super serial.
They don't have time for your shenanigans.
Hey, welcome to Shenanigans.
Shenanay. Shenan. Previously on Shenanigans. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna turn around and hurt you. Never gonna make you cry. Never gonna say goodbye. Never gonna tell a lie.
This person might go away? What's taking them so long to exit? Whatever. If I don't get commendated, it is what it is.
'Tis what it
Yay,
takes.
okay, I got at least one commendation.
Hey, must be the money.
Alright, so that gives me in total 827. Yes. Yes.
See. Kitomar Vortex. Vortex? Kitomar Vortex. 2 more days and I will have the reward to throw away. Yay.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Maybe I should log in real quick and just do one little thing just to get the reward.
Well, yeah, you will. Yeah. Well, you missed out like a day already, right?
Yeah.
It's good to just get the rewards and keep them in the game in case things change. You know. That way you don't have to buy them with money. Pam 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 pam. No, that's what that dude Murdoch's would do. Instead of just playing the game, he'd log in, do the event thing, log out just to get the thing that he wanted in case he ever came back to wanting to play or some shit.
There are 2 actions. This is
The Borg. And the Borg came.
Star Trek Online. Oh my gosh, shard maintenance. Oh, it never ends with these people. There's always something.
They shard themselves.
A chameleon.
Come here.
They come and go. They come and go.
They come and go.
Become a karma, Cornelia.
Hemophiliac.
drones are headed for the time vortex. Stop them.
Oh my gosh, the game's taking forever to load.
Masticating. He was a masticator. Masticator.
Why am I playing under Jake? That's not what I signed up for, but whatever.
Nationwide is on his side.
Pretty sure I clicked on Danielle Jackson.
Daniel Jackson. He is for real.
I have a feeling this is glitched, but we shall see. Boom, boom. Oh, it's not glitched, but can I make it in time? Oh, yes, okay, I gotta kill, yes. That's it, that's all I gotta do. Kill one thing. Take the credit. Complete. Press J. Verify I got credit. And exit. Look at that. That literally took me like 30 seconds. That's how easy it is to do that.
But what about all the people that complain that it's not working?
I don't know what to tell them.
They're like, what? A teleporter doesn't get it? What?
That's the first time I played Stowe and didn't rubber band in like 20 times. So, yeah. I must be doing something right.
It's that shit maintenance.
I have my main hand, the Augmented Ironworks Magitech Grimoire.
I know the wrong.
And then on my head, I got the Augmented Ironworks Herd of Casting. And then the Augmented Ironworks Doublet of Casting. And then the Augmented Ironworks Gloves of Casting. And the Augmented Ironworks Breeches of Casting. And last but not least, the Augmented Ironworks Boots of Casting. I just gotta get the left and right wing. Okay, maybe, yeah, the left and right wing.
Left
The
and
wrist.
right wing.
The neck. But not the ears of casting. So in order to do that, I need... Hibbity hobbity hoobity hoo.
Horton here's a who?
Horton here's a who. Horton here's a Doctor Who.
Doctor. Hello there, Doctor. Hello there. How you doing, Doctor? How you doing, Doctor? Doctor.
Doctor, 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 doctor. I need casting. I need 2 rings of casting.
Of fire.
It's gonna be 280. And then 1 bracelet of casting. That's 1,
Small
2, 3, 4.
The war.
280 times 4. 1,120. And I've done all my dailies in this game for the day that I can do to get tomes. So, I guess I gotta continue tomorrow, getting what I need. Since I did all the stuff for tomes.
Down, 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 down. Do 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 do.
All I get is 150 for doing that, so I could do that like 7, 8, 9 times. No, I'll just wait till tomorrow.
7. Do 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 do.
Actually, how many do I have left over? 1,000 or 137.
Strange animal, that's what I know.
Flanking damage detected.
A strange animal I'd like to follow. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
The hell was that?
Oh,
I think that core dude lost his mind
up in here,
up in here.
up in there.
Y'all gonna make me lose my mind up in here,
With my shit.
up in here.
Y'all gonna make me look like shit off in here, off in here.
Brown, down, down. Woo! Y'all gonna make me take a shit in this toilet, in this toilet.
Swimming in shit. Boom, 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 boom. Annie's 12 years old, and tomorrow she'll be a whore. Nobody ever told her it was the wrong way. Don't be afraid at the quickness you get laid or your family get paid. It's the wrong way. He gave her all that he had to give. He's gonna make it hard.
Are you tired of getting shit on? Get shit on!
Get shit on.
Hi, Billy Mays here.
Forget that shit off. Getting shit off. With Mighty Putty. With Mighty Putty's exclusive C4 compound, you can get into any kind of fixture.
Guaranteed.
Guaranteed.
Welcome to the jungle, where it's all fun and games.
We've got fish and chips.
Welcome to the jungle, where you'll meet Amelia Pond and The Rock and that crazy fat dude and the short black man.
We'll call it Jumanji. No, that's too racist. No. Jumanji? That's better. Gia. I just laugh every time that I remember watching. It was like an interview show that they did. These people doing like when they're bowling or some shit like that. They'll have like a cast of something bowl with them, and they'll ask them questions and bullshit around. They had Stephen Moffat, Matt Smith, and Karen Gillan bowling against them or whatever. And Karen Gillan like had never bowled before, but yet she kept hitting strikes, doing these granny shots and shit. And Matt Smith couldn't hardly make a shot. Stephen Moffat barely could, but she was just lanky up there, just throwing the ball, you know, and it would just keep hitting it. And they said, "Are you sure you've never played before? You're putting us on, aren't you? You're putting us on." It was so funny. Say. Request reinforcements. Reinforcements have been requested. You may now go back to command center.
No, not to command center.
Not to command
Don't
center.
talk to Commander Arnold.
Commander Arnold. Commander Arnold. How are you? I'm the Terminator. I terminate things.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Dinner isn't an hour. Arnold Schwarzenegger proves that he's the real Terminator by ripping the skin off his arm in real life. No. What's that one Terminator movie? I don't think Salvation, but the other one where like John Connor became a Terminator himself or some shit and traveled back.
That would be Genesis.
Ah. Ah, Commander Arnie, you little bastard. Ah, Commander Arnie, you little bastard.
Voting in polls will require verification for the same reason.
Talking away. He don't know why. He's gonna say that shit right there, but he Shenanigans. Shenanigans. Okie dokie. I made it through all my peeps in 2 hours and 5 minutes.
2 hours and 5 minutes.
41 seconds. Cookie the Great One chatted with us a little bit. And a day ago, Dead Sandstorm had followed. Didn't acknowledge that yesterday, but yeah. Thank them for following. I'm sure they'll regret it later. Red shirt. Let's see which one it is.
Beam down the guards.
Beam down the guards. I'm gonna beam them out into space, sir.
I don't think so, Cam.
Carcass. And the men I beamed down are dead.
Captain, we are no longer orbiting Triac.
Streamlabs completely cut off on that one. Captain,
Oh,
we are
really?
no longer orbiting Didn't even let Spock speak. Damn. Alright. Well, I'm gonna end it.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I'd keep going, but, you know, to you, do you.
Yeah, well, Quantum Leap is gonna come on, so yeah.
Oh, is it?
And I want something to eat. Damn it. I had a little tiny... I don't know what the hell that was. It was like a piece of chicken with one bone in it, but it wasn't a chicken thigh, but it almost looked like one. But it had
It
like
almost
it had like a
looked
chicken
like
leg.
chicken thigh.
It had like a chicken leg bone in it. I don't know what the hell that was.
Quantum
Containment.
Leap.
So